Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a really interesting situation that shows the constant push and pull between personal rights and what law enforcement has to do. Basically, it all started with one guy just taking pictures from a sidewalk next to a facility, and suddenly it turned into a whole debate about whether that's okay or not. It might sound simple, but it actually brings up some big questions. What can you legally do in a public space? When does filming or taking pictures cross a line? And how much control should security or police have over that? This isn't just about one incident, it's about the bigger picture. It's about how we, as a society, handle the balance between freedom and safety, privacy, and transparency. So let's break it down and talk about why this kind of situation actually matters more than we think.
So today is a stop and ID. So Colorado's a stop and ID state now?
Yes, it is, sir.
No, it is not. It is not a stop and ID state. No, it is not. Get your supervisor out here.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Do you mind rolling down the window?
It's good right here.
All right, sir, I'm Trooper Away with the Colorado State Patrol. The reason I'm contacting you, I didn't see you had a plate.
It's on the front. Well, you didn't see it from the back side because you weren't following me. You came from the front.
That's the only reason I'm contacting you.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
That's none of your concern.
All right, I'll need to see your license, please.
Okay. What crime have I committed?
Like I said, your plate wasn't displayed on the back as it's required by law.
It is actually. And is that by law?
Yes, sir.
And where does it state that? And what statute is that?
I'll give you the statute. I'll write it down so you have it.
Okay.
I will need to see your driver's license, please, and the insurance.
And this is a crime. This is an actual crime. This is a law.
Infraction, sir.
Okay, so without
please.
that,
Look, I'm not
that's secondary. I'm not trying to either. I'm saying that it's. I am too.
Okay.
Without actually committing a crime, without having been seen, suspected, or making
infraction back to you based off of what my job description is. I need to see your driver's license.
That's not actually an emergency, and you're using your emergency lights.
To identify yourself?
What's that?
Is there a reason you're refusing to give me any identification?
Because I have not committed a crime, and I have not been suspected of committing an actual crime. No, you do not.
That's fine.
You can call a supervisor, and we will sit here and wait.
Owner of this vehicle?
You can call a supervisor. You can run the tags. The tags are there. They are.
It's a simple question.
Again, they run the tags. I'm not identifying myself, and I'm not going to answer your questions. You may call a supervisor and have them come out here.
To identify yourself requires further action. I don't want to do that to you today. I simply.
So today is a stop and ID. So Colorado's a stop and ID state now?
Yes, it is, sir.
No, it is not. It is not a stop and ID state. No, it is not. Get your supervisor out here.
I will.
Thank you.
Please stay here. Shut it off.
I'm not going anywhere. It's cold. I'm going to leave my heater on. I'm not answering any of your questions.
I understand that. My supervisor, if you'd like to speak with him.
No, they need to come out here physically.
I understand, but he's in a different county. I'm going to need you to try to talk on the phone with him. If that's not sufficient, I'll let him know, but he is on the phone right now.
No, I need to be able to see your supervisor here because you had told me this is a stop and ID state, which it's not. So that was a lie, your first one.
You're failing to present any identification, sir. That is an infraction.
No, it is not, because I have not been suspected of committing an actual crime. My tag is clearly displayed in the back.
You need to have it mounted.
No, it is not. Show me the law where it states that. You said you were going to get it.
Speak with him?
No, I would like to see the law, first of all, that you told me that. And then second of all, I would like your supervisor here, present here.
Give me a few minutes, please. Hold on. Sarge, do you want to talk to him?
Because right now this is a 4th Amendment and a 14th Amendment violation. You have committed kidnapping.
Revised statute 423202, number plates to be attached.
Okay, that's a Colorado revised statute. You need to show me a law.
Front and the very rear of the vehicle.
Yes, the very front and the very rear. Ask your trooper right now where my tags are, my front and my rear.
Been advised
In the back window is not the rearmost of the vehicle, sir.
And what is wrong with my bumper? Ask your for what happened to my bumper and what my bumper looks like and why my license plate is not affixed to my bumper.
The ability to mount that plate onto the back.
Negative, I do not.
Show my sergeant via voicemail if you're via video call, and it's all on video.
So again, show me in the constitutional law, because revised statutes are for government authorities only, and that is a Supreme Court law. No, you do not.
Still abiding by state laws if you're drawing a vehicle on a public
again, state laws do not apply to a human creator. Those only apply to government authorities only. Absolutely, you can call me a constitutionalist because the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. It is the only law which I need to abide by. I have not heard anybody. Show me. No, you need to show me an injured party is what you need to do. Show me an injured party.
Decide that you wish to fail to identify yourself.
I don't need to. I've not committed a crime.
You will be removed from your vehicle, and you will be transported to the jail where they can identify you.
So you're saying right now that I'm going to be arrested if I do not present my identification, and that is, again, before you answer this, I need to ensure that you understand that that is a law for you, not me, a law for you. So you're saying you are going to arrest me and violate my Fourth Amendment right. Say that again.
The laws of the state of Colorado apply to every driver within this state.
I'm not driving, I am traveling. I am in a privately owned vehicle.
Operating a motor vehicle upon a highway in the state of Colorado.
Again, I am in a privately owned vehicle traveling on roadways in which are provided.
Yes,
so you want me to not...
You try to play the semantics versus driving.
I know you're trying to play a game of contract over...
State of Colorado, sir.
Again, so you're saying that I am going to be arrested. You're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, if I do not provide identification.
Sir, you have committed a crime in the state of Colorado.
I have not committed a crime because I have clearly displayed license plate tags in my vehicle.
She is probably not even going to be issuing a citation unless there is a problem with your registration or your insurance or what have you.
Okay, so I can give you...
Likely you will be...
No.
However, if you do fail to identify yourself, yes, sir, you will be taken into custody, transported to the jail. They will identify you.
They actually won't because I do not consent to any searches and seizures. I do not consent to any of this. However, since you're going to violate my rights, I'm going to have the officer fill out my form for her Miranda rights because
no,
this is...
She is not going to be filling out your form, so you can try to...
That's
try
right.
her in some kangaroo courts. That's not going to happen, sir.
I don't need it.
Identify yourself. This makes it easy.
Okay, you just need me to identify myself. Is that
all
it?
I was asking. Your identification. I need your insurance and your registration.
I'm reaching for my wallet.
Go.
I'm reaching for my wallet, okay?
It's easy.
And can I get your badge number too?
My badge number is 2841, and I'll write it on the paper that I hand you when I'm done.
You asked for ID.
I need your identification.
Stand by. This is my government-issued identification.
Do you have a driver's license in Colorado?
I do, but I've not committed a traffic infraction. You asked to run my ID. There is my...
This stop could have been handled so differently. The trooper said she pulled the man over because his rear license plate wasn't on the bumper, but the driver calmly explained that the back of his car was damaged, so he'd placed the plate in the rear window where it was clearly visible. Instead of showing a little understanding, she went straight into authority mode, demanding documents, calling backup, and threatening arrest. That's where things really went downhill. Colorado law requires that plates be visible from the rear of a vehicle, not necessarily attached to a specific spot like the bumper. If the plate can be seen and read clearly, that should meet the intent of the law. The trooper could have simply confirmed that and moved on, but instead she turned it into a test of control. When a driver hasn't committed a real crime, using pressure or intimidation just erodes trust in law enforcement. It's true that drivers have to show ID during a valid traffic stop, but that stop needs to be based on an actual violation. If the reason for the stop isn't clear, or worse, based on a misunderstanding, the driver's rights come into play under the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable seizures. This situation could have been over in minutes if respect and communication came first. Instead, it became a power struggle that didn't need to happen. A little patience and common sense would have gone much further than flashing lights and threats.
Are you making a movie or something?
Why can't I?
No?
Why can't
no,
I?
this is not allowed. Otherwise, I have to call the police.
Oh no, don't call the police.
You have to get out from here.
Okay. he waved to me. I waved to him back. He wants me to come in. I don't think I want to come in.
That's not what you're doing, but they're not happy.
This guy.
Yeah, you can't eat in there.
Shh, I'm recording.
No, you can't record in there, sir.
Oh, why'd you touch me, dude?
Dude, do not record in there.
Dude, why are you touching me?
Why are you recording in there?
Because I can. Wow, this guy. What is he doing?
Why are you doing that?
Huh?
Why are you making a movie or something?
Why can't I?
No?
Why can't
No,
I?
this is not allowed. Otherwise, I have to call the police.
Oh no, don't
You
call
have
the
to-
police.
You have to get out from here.
Okay. Did you know you came up to me and touched me?
Doesn't matter. What
It
you
doesn't
do
matter?
against the law. You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed.
You lucky he didn't do anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why making a movie for the bank?
Why you? What do you guys record too?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is our property. You're not allowed.
That's your property.
I think call 911. Call
Oh.
911. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Let's see what they're doing back there. Let's go over here. Oh, jeez. We gotta hurry up and call the property. I can't be making a movie here. Well, they got a camera right there, recording everybody. He wants to dance? Looks like he's calling somebody. In this walk.
I'm assuming you're staying outside for everything? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go in there and chat with him.
Make sure you turn on your camera so I can FOIA that. All right, make sure you get a good picture of everybody. All right, he's gonna deliver the bad news. Do you feel safer now that the cop's gonna tell them? I just want to report that he did some unwanted touching.
Okay.
That man right there.
Okay, how so? I was just set by you, sorry, I don't want to.
He walked up to me and he tried to push me out of the way.
Okay, so you're just trying to guide you out?
Well, I was right here.
Okay. So
I was never inside.
Yeah, and you got that recorded?
Yeah.
Would you like to share that with me in court, or is this something
No, I'm just letting you guys know.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I explained the rules for him. Here, let's I'm gonna step out of the doorway. Sorry, I'm gonna step out of the doorway just so we can get in and out.
Are you guys going to give me your name and badge numbers today?
So Sergeant Logan Jernigan, 409.
Officer Kinnerman, 420.
Are you the other one from the other place? Are you the same guys from the other place?
I know there were other officers that were here earlier. I was in the area for a different call.
Yeah,
was not
I tried to ask them for their name and badge number, and they just walked off. And
yeah, so in the event that they're not having a dealing with you, right? So I know that they went over and they talked bank, right? They determined that you're well within your right to film, right?
yeah, so I wanted his name and badge number, and
yeah,
they didn't turn around.
If they're not having an interaction, legally, state, federally, or anything otherwise that requires them to. Now, typically, if we do have an interaction with you, like now, we're happy to identify ourselves. But in a situation like that, where and they're dissatisfied with it, the best.
I'm not dissatisfied with that.
No,
if anything.
They're dissatisfied.
Oh yeah,
they're
filming.
yeah.
Yeah, they're filming over there too.
Absolutely.
So I try to tell them that.
That where the banks and stuff are
Yeah.
calling, or any individual is calling, right? We would rather go and just educate them, right? Because there's really no reason for me to have the conversation with you.
No, but usually we ask for a name and badge number, and that's it. So we know who's recording us. Yeah. So we could get the footage.
I mean,
but it's not cool that someone walks away and you got to ask them for name and badge number and keep on asking and asking until they get into the car and drive away.
Well, again, like I said,
that's kind of rude.
If they're not having, or they don't deem any reason to have a conversation with you, like they're not saying that you're a fault thing. There's no reason for us to stop you and have a conversation with you. You know,
but I'm trying to stop them and get the name and badge number so I could FOIA the footage.
And I can always chat with them and just make sure that we're as cordial as we can be. But again, like I said, there's no state or federal law requiring any identification in the any reason.
So they don't like me recording, so they call 2 cops with guns and cameras to record in there, so that they could record in there and I could record them and you record me.
That's the hard part about it, is whether they understand what you can or can't legally do. We get the call, we got to come out. We got.
So they don't know that these windows are transparent?
No, they do. It's just whether or not they know the extent of what you, right? So they may have an issue with it. They may say, oh, this is against the law, or it's not against the law, or maybe they're just uncomfortable with it, right? So if they call us out,
if they're uncomfortable, so they call the emotional support clowns?
If they want to call us for that, it's totally fine. You know, we have that obligation to respond either way. So, and if it comes down to it, we just have to educate them on what the rules are and what you aren't allowed to do.
Did you guys walk all the way here from the police station?
No, we walked around the corner. Parking over here is terrible.
Okay.
So it's hard to get her. So no, we walked right around the corner. So,
all right.
Oh yeah. Seems like you've been around a little bit. You're on public way. You know, welcome to continue recording. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm just amused that they still didn't get trained.
Well, I can't control their training. The best I can do is come out and educate. You know. Just
I'm glad I could help you guys out.
No, absolutely. So just be mindful. Some people do get saying
I know.
I'm sure you've dealt with it. So just be careful. We don't want anybody getting.
I know. I got my pepper spray in case somebody tries to hit me or something.
Let's try our best to.
No, really. I'm trying not to.
Right,
really,
so,
I haven't pepper sprayed anyone yet. So.
Well, good. Let's keep it that way. Do you mind me getting your name if you don't mind?
Yeah, my name is Daddy. You could call me Daddy.
All right, that is just fine. So
you can call me Daddy too.
Sounds like you know the regulations. Okay.
Yeah.
So just like I said, be mindful. It's about if there's any other issues, again, we're going to continue to address them the same way. Okay.
You want to call me Daddy?
I don't think we're going to do that, but thank you, sir. Damn. All right, let us know if you have any other questions or concerns. Okay.
What's up with the pink?
It's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month for October.
All right.
What struck me here isn't the camera, it's the panic. A guy is filming a bank from a public sidewalk in Illinois, and suddenly it's threats, hands on him, and calls to the police as if pointing a lens at a glass storefront is some kind of heist. Out on the sidewalk, the rule is simple. The First Amendment protects filming what you can see with your eyes. We all live with cameras, doorbells, traffic cams, the bank's own dome cams, so a citizen camera shouldn't be treated like a weapon. Inside the bank is different. That's private property. They can set their own rules and ask someone to stop recording or leave. But the moment you step back onto public ground, those rules don't follow you. From there, what's in plain view is fair game. If employees decide to block the shot or put hands on someone who's standing on a sidewalk, that's not policy. That's a bad choice. In Illinois, like everywhere else, you don't get to touch people because you don't like what they're doing with a camera. Credit to the officers who showed up and basically said, he's allowed to record. That's how it should go. Calm the temperature, explain the rights, move on. I get that employees worry about safety and privacy, especially at a bank. But privacy comes from good practices: frosted glass where needed, screens angled away from windows, sensitive papers not left in view, not from telling the public to stop looking at a building that faces a street. The back and forth about names and badge numbers is a reminder that trust is built in small moments. People feel better when authority is transparent, and the citizen owning his behavior, staying outside, keeping the camera rolling, reporting the unwanted touching rather than escalating, also matters. Rights come with a responsibility to use them in a way that keeps everyone safe. In the end, this wasn't a legal puzzle. It was a training and temperament problem. Public space means public oversight. Private space means private rules. Crossing that line with fear or ego just makes everyone look worse. The easy fix is the honest one. Respect the sidewalk, respect the property line, and let the Constitution do the quiet work it's meant to do.
The bike
You
path.
can't sleep here. You can't reside
I'm not sleeping right now. Did you see me sleeping?
We're getting calls that you're sleeping here.
Okay, I'm not sleeping right now.
Okay.
Me and him are awake. We're having
You
a
guys both-
conversation.
You guys both?
Huh?
You guys both reside in this vehicle? Like, you guys both?
Nobody resides in any vehicles.
Okay. But all right, do you mind just leaving? Because we're getting calls of you guys sleeping here.
Yeah, I was about to walk to the store.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
But can you move your vehicle somewhere else?
This is a public parking lot.
But we're getting calls if you're sleeping and you can't be sleeping in a public park.
I'm not sleeping right now. Did you see me sleeping?
Hey, Matt.
Is that illegal?
No, it's not illegal, but you
Okay.
can't be sleeping inside the vehicle.
Okay, that's not illegal, is it?
So we're getting calls for it.
That's not a crime, though.
Appreciate you.
Am I being detained?
No, we're just here to talk to you.
All right. If I'm not being detained, I'd appreciate it if you... Whoa. If I'm not being detained, I'd appreciate it if you get back out of my personal space.
No, it's a knife.
All right. If I'm not being detained, I'd appreciate it if you back out of my personal space.
All right, sir. Dairy B is asking you to vacate the premises if you're not going to purchase any food for them, okay? We're asking you to.
Okay, Jerry's parking lot is on the other side. This parking lot is for the bike path.
Okay. Listen.
This parking lot is for the
you
bike
have reports
path.
that you've been sleeping in the vehicle. And this is where you are, okay?
Is that illegal?
You can't be sleeping in the vehicle.
Officer 55, is that illegal?
You cannot be sleeping in
That's
the
not a crime in the state of Rhode Island. That is not a crime in the state of Rhode Island.
Well, we're just asking you to leave for now. If that's okay. I got it for you.
If I'm not suspected of any crime, and I'm free to go, can you guys please get out of my personal space? You just said I'm not suspected of a crime. Why are you pushing on my door now?
I'm not pushing
What are you investigating? You're saying sleeping is not a crime.
No, you can't be here.
Sleeping is not a crime. I'm not allowed in the parks.
No, we're getting calls from Dairy B saying that you're here sleeping inside the vehicle and you've been here.
Me and him are hanging out together. There's nobody
I
sleeping.
just saw you the other day here. You guys always here.
Well, this is a beautiful place, a beautiful public park where I'm allowed to be. Why would I not be here?
Yeah, but you're sleeping here. We're getting calls that
Did you just see me sleeping here?
No, but we're getting calls.
Just because you see me laying down playing a video game doesn't mean I'm sleeping or watching a movie. That doesn't mean I'm... This is a public place.
Well, you know the park closes at sunset?
Do you guys have a sign for that?
Huh?
You have a sign for that?
There should be a sign over there.
Okay, because Google Maps says this is open 24/7 Google Maps says this is open 24/7 for the bike path because the bike path is open 24/7. Okay, their parking lot is on the other side of the property.
All right, but you're...
And if you really must know, since you don't want to get out of my personal space, I've been looking at the business for a friend that was thinking about purchasing it. He's wondering if the place is actually having business.
Well, it does have business.
Okay, well, I haven't seen any. That's why I'm here. So I'm here for business. I'm here for business, and I'm in public. I'm in a public park. I don't need to prove anything. Do you suspect me of a crime? Am I suspected of a
We're
crime?
just here to check your well-being.
Okay, I'm
And
fine.
we want you
I'm fine. I'm in a public. You just said I'm allowed to be here until sunset. You just said.
So if I come back on sunset and you're still here,
The Google Maps says this is open past sunset. Says it's open 24/7. So are you threatening me,
no, I'm not.
Officer 94? Why are you still bantering me?
I'm not. You're bantering me.
Okay, well, you could be on your way then.
What is it?
You could be on your way if you don't suspect me of a crime.
Matt, how you doing, bud? All right, so listen. Right now, you're okay to be here. Right now. But once it gets dark, and past dark, the vehicle cannot be here, okay? So
Okay,
this
Google
is-
Maps says this is open 24/7
Technically, this is
for
a
the
park,
for the bike
okay?
path.
So you're not gonna park
Right.
after the dark
Google
hours.
Maps says this bike
Okay?
path park is open 24/7.
Not after dark.
You
It's not.
guys
It's
should
considered-
correct that or
it's
put a
considered
sign out.
It's considered a park. So
You
after
guys-
dark, you cannot
okay.
be here, okay?
You guys
If
should
you're still here
correct
after
that.
dark, you can be cited, okay?
Okay, so
All right?
can you stop
Fair enough?
threatening me and be on your way?
I'm threatening you. You'll be fine.
You've been in my personal space. You're detaining me without a reasonable suspicion of a crime.
You didn't say that. We're just here to check you
Yeah,
out.
you still haven't. What are you still looking for?
Huh?
What are you still looking for?
I can look at the vehicle, sir.
Okay, can you put my stuff back? Since
No, that's officer safety. You have a knife. That's close to us.
you have no reason to be here.
We do have a real call here.
You had no reasonable expectation of any crime right now. You're still bantering with me for more than 5 minutes.
Well-being check right now, so.
And you said my well-being was, I was awake, breathing when you showed up.
I'm gonna continue arguing with you.
All right, good,
Right
thank
now,
you.
you're fine.
All
After
right.
dark, vehicle can't be here. You
All
can't
right.
be here, okay?
All
If
right.
you are still here, you get cited for it.
All right, my lawyer will be here when you guys get here.
This scene feels like two things colliding: someone living their life the way they can, and officers trying to respond to complaints without clear rules. The Constitution protects people from being stopped or detained without a good reason, and recording or being in a public place isn't a crime by itself. At the same time, cities can set clear rules about park hours or overnight parking. But those rules need to be posted and applied fairly, not pulled out of thin air when someone is uncomfortable. What bothers me is the tone. Instead of a calm check on well-being, this turned into banter and inches of personal space. If officers are there to help, they should explain what they're doing and why, and back up when someone says they're free to go. If there's a real safety concern, explain it and offer help. Call social services, EMS, or give info about legal parking spots. Threats and repeated pushing only escalate things and make it harder to trust police. If the park truly closes at sunset, put up a sign. If sleeping in a car is outlawed by ordinance, that should be clear and enforced equally. But if there's no rule and no crime, people ought to be left alone. Basic human respect, consistent rules, and a little common sense would have fixed this quickly. Treat people like humans first, enforce rules second. That's what builds safety and trust.
Are you going to identify yourself?
Can you back up?
Are you going to identify yourself?
Can you please back
Are you
away?
going to identify yourself?
Can you please back
Are
away?
you going to
answer questions?
So we're looking for somebody and you look really similar to him. So you can either answer it and help yourself out, or I can just identify you my own way. It's up to you. Who are you?
Don't worry about who he is. Worry about who I am. Why don't you guys get on camera what you guys did to her house?
Can you get your light out of my face,
You guys
please? Who are
trashed
you?
her house.
I'm with them.
That was so
What's your name?
unnecessary.
I don't answer questions.
All my
You don't
cats
answer
are gone.
questions. I'm
Hey,
asking you
hey, you,
nicely.
mister. Hey, you.
I'm asking
All
you
my cats are
nicely.
gone. There is tear gas in
Can't
my
even
house.
go in there.
All the broken
There are
windows.
holes in the fucking wall.
There's holes.
Like,
The
everything's
doors.
trashed.
Who did this?
Why did you need
Hold
to
on.
do that?
Who did this?
Why did you guys need
hey,
to do
calm
that
down,
in
calm
order
down,
to fucking
calm
look
down,
for
calm
somebody? Seriously,
down.
why? I don't understand. Why did you guys do this? Answer my question.
Yeah,
Why?
answer my question.
Why did you
You.
guys do this?
This one's a
This
deaf
is
mute.
fucked up, man.
So what's going
Answer
on
my
here?
question.
What did you do
Answer
to my
it.
house?
I can't answer questions. If
What's
you guys
your
don't sit
name?
here
I don't
and-
answer questions.
So we're looking for somebody and you look really similar to him.
Why did you
So you
trash
can
it?
either answer it and help yourself out,
my
or I can just identify you my own way. It's up to you.
Trash our
Somebody
house.
with a felony warrant that you look exactly like, that I have a picture
Release to
of.
that calls for you
So I'm
to
asking
trash
you
our
to
look
just
at
be
the
cool
picture.
You
about
guys
it.
couldn't
Huh?
look without
Look at the picture.
trashing it.
He's looking at the
You
picture
guys
right
couldn't
now.
look
Is that your
without
sergeant?
trashing it.
Yes,
Are you
he
a
is.
sergeant?
That's
No,
I
he's
won't
the
talk to you
sergeant.
then.
You guys couldn't look without trashing it. That's
Hey.
so
Windows.
that's fucked
Hey,
up.
Look at him.
Hey,
Door.
can you guys calm down so I can
I'm
record
sorry.
this? I need to record this. Everybody calm down.
I'm about to just
Fucked
restrain
up,
him.
This
man.
guy
You guys are
is
fucked up.
This guy
You guys
is.
are fucking supposed to protect the church.
So who are you? Why
I'm not going to answer
He has been
questions.
filming you, and you,
Okay.
and all of them.
Okay.
He is
You're
not
not gonna
my
identify
son.
yourself?
He is not.
Are you going to identify yourself?
Can you back up?
Are you going to identify yourself?
Can you please back
Are you
away?
going to identify yourself?
Can you please back
Are
away?
you going to
That is
identify yourself?
not-
So go ahead and stand up for me. Any request? Can I get my phone? Yep. Let me ask you a simple question. You don't have any idea I'm right all whatsoever, right? Okay.
I met him up at the corner because I was crying so hard.
Okay.
No! What the fuck? That guy was just helping. What are you guys doing?
He was helping us. He was filming you. And they were filming you. And they were filming you. You've been filmed by all my neighbors.
This whole incident has been filmed since the moment both of us stepped out of our cars. Okay.
Yeah, but by
We're
civilians.
here for a call for service. Okay.
But I told you,
I know who you are.
just go in the house.
I don't need to identify him. I need to identify this guy. If he's going to refuse to identify us or identify
You don't
himself,
like it because he's got you on film.
it's still recorded. If I didn't
You
like it, I
don't
wouldn't
like
turn it
it because he's got you on film. He was filming up the corner.
I don't care.
Yeah, sure you don't.
I wasn't
Oh,
here.
that one does.
Did you guys arrest that guy?
He's being questioned about his identity.
He's not my brother. That guy was out here live streaming to TikTok or whatever.
And
He's not related
it
to
still
anything.
is.
Why is he in trouble?
Because he failed to identify himself.
So what? He's not Andy. You guys can pull up Andy's picture and look and clearly see it's not him. Clearly see. Pull up his picture. You guys got fucking camera. Computer. He's not in your car. Fix that,
Hey, hold on a second. He looks just like that dude, just he has more facial hair here than in that picture. That's it. Cool.
He does look like him, though.
Shit.
Shut up.
There you go.
Thanks for the lawsuit. Look at this shit, guys. Look at this. And I need the call number too.
What?
The call number, so I could pull up the records for the body cam and everything. There you go. You can write it on that one.
You can write it down.
I don't have a pen.
Phone. Take a note. Take a note. Actually, you're recording, right? 3116.
Thank you, Sergeant, for being cordial.
Cordial.
Yep.
Yeah. Next time somebody asks you to identify yourself because you look like somebody,
It's not a
you should
crime,
probably
though.
do that.
It's not a crime.
You look like somebody that committed a crime. I mean,
not
how
a
about
crime.
differentiate yourself so you're not that person? That's so easy. All right.
All right. You guys are dismissed. Have a good night.
See you later, Shade.
Yeah. I'm putting this in my pocket. You know I don't have weapons.
Okay, go ahead. I already searched you. No, I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, I'll do it too.
And you said the cuffs wasn't tight and that you wouldn't loosen them. You said, oh, just turn over. And you as a sergeant, man, come on. You should have known better. You shouldn't be like, hey, he's asking to loosen the cuffs just a little bit. It's more than just YouTube now. YouTube, Instagram, all of it. Mostly Instagram, but...
I don't follow any of them, unfortunately, so I don't know. Yeah, are we good over here? Okay, awesome.
All right,
See you later,
dismissed.
Shane.
Yep. Walk of shame.
This whole thing really shows how fragile innocent, until proven guilty, can feel when the wrong people are in charge. Imagine just standing there recording, doing nothing wrong, and suddenly you're tackled and cuffed because you look like someone else. No warrant, no evidence, just a guess. It's like the Constitution takes a backseat to convenience. Under the Fourth Amendment, people are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures. That means cops can't just grab you because your face reminds them of a mugshot. They need actual probable cause, not a hunch, not a resemblance. State laws back that up too, requiring a valid reason to detain or demand ID. But in this story, it feels like those rules went right out the window the moment authority walked in. What's even more frustrating is how calm the man stayed. He wasn't yelling, he wasn't resisting, he was filming. That's his First Amendment right. And yet instead of owning their mistake, the officers doubled down, trying to justify what they'd done. That's the part that stings the most. Not the error itself, but the refusal to admit it. At the end of the day, this isn't just about one person being misidentified. It's about what happens when fear and pride overpower fairness. The law is supposed to protect everyone, not just the people wearing badges. And if we let stuff like this slide, we're basically saying it's okay to lose your freedom for looking like the wrong person.
This is the Contra Costa County Law Enforcement Training Center. It looks like they were doing some training. It might have just broken up. I just f***ing missed it, it looks like. Ooh, look at all these. Training or something. Yeah, they're gonna black the out. Look at this, is a trip. This entire parking lot, okay, is all for the Law Enforcement Training Center here. Look at this. Every single car in this parking lot is backed in. Like every car, all the way around. Every car is backed in. There's one exception, that Chevy truck. Actually, there's a couple exceptions on that row right there. Hey, can I ask you something real quick? I thought it was really weird. It just dawned on me after I was here for a minute. Every single car in this lot is backed in to the parking space.
I think it's,
why is that?
I don't actually know.
I thought, is it storage or something for, are these towed cars or?
No, these are all owned cars.
By
different people.
Trainees or cops that work here?
Right. I think it is something that's taught to back in.
I wonder why these guys did. There's a couple over there that aren't.
So like nobody told me to do that, so I
right, that's why I came and asked, because you backed in.
I don't always do it.
Right.
So I have to ask that question.
So these are all trainees stuff too?
Mostly.
Look at all the illegal window tints on all these cars. Look at them all. I mean,
that is true.
Half of them. Look at, you don't have any, but look at them all. Every car, man. Anyway, I'll let you get to it. Thank you. You a cop?
Sierra Pacific Properties.
Are you a cop?
I'm the supervisor of.
Are you a cop? Do you speak English?
Listen, I'm asking you to leave the property.
You stopped me from leaving, you
Nice day.
idiot.
I'm letting you know if you come back, you're subject to arrest. Well, I'm letting you know.
You have to be trespass warned. You don't even know the fuck I am.
I'm giving you a trespass warning right now, a verbal. You want to give me ID? I'll give you a written one.
You asked me for my ID. Are you a police officer?
No, do I need to get the police?
Off.
You can f off too and head off the property.
Have a nice
Who
day.
the fuck are you? I need names from both of you.
Have a nice
and
day.
who you work for.
You can get off the property now, sir.
You just asked?
You're being trespassed.
Did you hear me? I heard you, breath.
Okay, so can you head
Give
off?
me your fucking name. Clover with what company? Clover.
Okay.
With who?
With the company that sent us out here, sir.
Which company,
I
kid?
give you shit, so can you head off the property now? So give me your name and birthday date.
Shut up,
That's what
you
to get it out,
idiot.
retard.
You're a you guys
I
are,
have your ID.
you guys are fucking idiots.
This is the trespassing I'm trying to issue you, but you're refusing. So I'm giving you a verbal.
Yeah.
Okay, you
yeah.
got that?
Here, I got a verbal for you. F off.
That's fine.
Here's a visual.
Hey. Merry
Okay.
Christmas, Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Suck.
Happy holidays, man.
Clown.
Don't come back.
That's public property. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know nothing. What's up, Towner? What's that? I can't hear you over that freeway. What's that? Because it's public property.
I know, but they work for this property.
They work for this property?
They work for the whole...
Right, but this is public property.
So the whole parking lot is public property, but if they actually leave, you have to leave.
Well, no, this is public property. You can't get trespass from public property without...
You can't because it's part of Sierra Pacific property.
No, that doesn't work that way, Towner. I promise you. Look into it.
So Sierra Pacific property contacted them to have you removed from the property.
Right.
They own this property. They don't own inside of the
But When you rent to a government facility like this, access to this becomes public property. This is treated just like DMV in Pittsburgh, same deal. So
And they work at DMV as well. So if they contact you at the DMV property, as long as they're in the parking lot and they tell you to leave and you return, you commit a crime of trespass.
they can't make you leave public property.
They can.
They
It's owned by
cannot.
Sierra Pacific.
Okay, it doesn't.
signs are right
Honestly, Counter, call supervisor because that's not the way it works.
We could take you to the supervisor, but they want you to go to jail. They're requesting you be arrested.
Or-
9%. Well, I'm gonna call a supervisor for you.
Yeah, because that's not the way it works. This is public property. Look at fired up, huh? Yeah, this is public property, even though it's owned. I understand that happens all the time, but when they rent this facility out, okay, to a government entity, this becomes public property. You can't be trespassed for public property. Your taxpayers, your tax dollars, my tax dollars, everybody's tax dollars pays for this. We own this. You know, right now. Wait, same way renting a house works. If you rent somebody a house, essentially they own that house from that time. You can't just go in anytime you want. There's a lot of rules. It's treated like they own the house. Like you wanna get physical, huh? You're just dying for confrontation. Wrong one. So SR Global, and both for SR Global. That's so funny that they give these guys badges. It just sends the wrong message, man.
Talk to them or something?
No, I was just doing like I did over at the police department. Look at how many cars in here. These guys trainees. Look at the here. This is a trip anyway. I just want to point this out. Look at every car. Every car in this parking lot is backed in. Isn't that crazy looking? Is that why they do it? Because I asked one. I got this radio in my ear. But look at all the illegal tints on all these cars. Hey, Towner, I gotta go. Am I detained?
You're not free to go.
Oh. I'm not free to go?
He's not coming.
Okay.
No, it's no disrespect to you.
Okay.
He's not coming because, so this is private property.
So you guys gonna give me a trespass warning?
And it's gonna be another report for me.
That's fine.
So here's the issue. They don't want you to come back to the property. And they're gonna trespass you. You have your trespass? They're gonna trespass you.
Okay,
from
but this is public property.
This applies to Sierra Pacific.
Okay, who gave you that, or who was the sergeant?
Thompson.
He doesn't know better than that.
So this is what you can argue it.
I will. No, yeah, that's what I do.
But you can't come back here.
Okay. Now, just to be clear, that is what? Whose property are we talking about?
This parking lot belongs to Sierra Pacific. All of that property belongs to Sierra Pacific.
On the opposite side of the road?
Both.
Okay,
So
all the way down?
This Outback Steakhouse, the one across the street, they own both of these properties.
Okay, so all the way down to the Antioch side? Okay. Look, this guy's got some strike. Lombardi, this is public property. What's that?
Not during the academy.
Not what?
It's the academy.
Right. Government property. Public property.
No, but this area here is part of the shopping center.
Right. But this is a government facility.
Yeah, but it's not owned by them.
It doesn't matter. They rent it out to a government facility, just like renting a house out. This is now public property. Yeah, this is public use. We paid tax dollars to be able to come here. I need to be able to go in there and get record requests, all kinds of things.
That's a police department.
Yeah, absolutely can. Our tax dollars pay for that. Come on, are you guys for real? What? Are you a sergeant?
No.
Yeah, this is. I mean, just do what you got to do. I mean, but this is, you guys are making a mistake.
I don't know what to tell you, sir.
This is public property. This is tax funded public property.
This is owned by
Doesn't matter. DMV is the same way. That DMV parking lot, you can't be trespassed from there. Because it's a government facility. Same way, like some of these places, they put DMVs will be in the mall. That's public property. During the hours of operation of that is public property.
I think the building is, but they have rules and regulations because it's
That's not laws. Rules and regulations aren't laws.
like, I understand where you're trying to go with it.
Uh-huh.
I disagree with you.
Okay. Yeah.
This is Jeff.
Uh-huh. From
Jeff?
Sierra Pacific.
Yes.
Okay.
He manages all their commercial properties, so I'll
Okay.
let him explain to you
Okay.
about this.
Yeah, so this is all private property.
Right.
So since we've been having numerous issues.
But this is a government facility.
No, it's
Just the building.
That's not a government facility?
We own the building. We own
That
the land.
that is not a government
We own the land. We own the
Okay,
building.
I understand all
we
that.
own everything. We own
Okay.
all of this.
But you tax dollars rent that?
We own this property. This is
I
private
understand
property.
that 100%. Okay.
Yeah.
I own a home that I rent out.
But
Okay.
in order to get to this area, you have to go on to private property.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
that's called public access
So you're trespassed from Sierra Pacific property.
from government
This whole
property.
area. This whole area.
So I can't utilize this government installation anymore that my tax dollars.
Closed anyway. You wouldn't be able to access it.
Let me finish though. It doesn't matter what it is or if it's open or closed, okay? My tax dollars pay for this, okay? So you think that because they rent here from you guys, you get to control the public's access to this government facility.
There is no public access inside there. You try to go in there, the door's closed.
This right here
This is
could be public access.
This is
I
private
can,
property.
I can go up to the door here.
This is a back and forth
Okay.
that's unnecessary.
You're right. Well, to be honest with you, sir, I came here to see this facility, take some pictures, and cut. As I was leaving, he pulled in, stopped me, okay, got really ugly with me, okay. Yeah, just a second though. Yeah, I'll have to get it out of my car, but you know the man, come on. Stopped me from leaving and then tells me to leave. At which point they contacted the police. So I stuck around because I don't want to act like I'm fleeing the scene. I was done here.
There's been multiple situations where you've had altercations with our security.
With your security?
Yeah,
Never.
We have multiple properties in Pittsburgh.
Right.
And there's been other issues. You've also had problems with Officer Towner on our properties. You've had problems with Officer Powell on our properties.
Who's your properties?
What?
What are all these properties?
Highland Square Shopping Center,
Okay.
Atlantic Plaza, Oak Hill Shopping Center.
Okay.
I mean, half the shopping centers in
Right.
Pittsburgh.
I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah, so any property that Sierra Pacific property owns, you are formally trespassed from all those shopping
Okay.
centers.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know so that you're aware.
Okay.
So if one of my security guards sees you on the property since you are trespassed, they have the right to detain you on site for trespassing. Then police will be called, and then they will deal with you whatever they have to do with you.
Well, I'm gonna talk to my attorney.
That's fine. You can. I mean, we have
no,
attorneys
nothing
too,
against
and-
you. Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
against you. You're just doing your job.
Yeah.
I get that, but I think there's an understanding of the law here that needs to be clarified. Oh, let me grab it. And the real rub here is the reason these guys came in so hot is because these bozos didn't like me out here taking pictures of their cars. So they panicked, and instead of coming out and dealing with it themselves, they called these two clowns.
Well, they have the right to do that, though.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
we'll see. We'll see.
This is private property.
I understand that, sir. I understand that 100%.
When someone's taking pictures on private
Right.
property of people's license plate, we have a right to figure out what's going on and to remove
All right.
people. If
Oh, I got all the plates all the way around both sides. Look at this. Check this out. These guys are trainees. Look at how many cars in here have illegal tint on their windows. I mean, I thought the Pittsburgh police station was bad. Look at this. The new wave of cops coming in. There's 75% of these cars have illegal tint.
I'm sure there's a place in the police department that you could file a complaint for all
Well,
that.
these guys aren't cops yet. Just showing the up and coming. Okay.
So you're going to be trespassed from all Sierra Pacific property, okay? That includes Century Plaza. Delta Gateway is where you're at now.
Dude, wait a minute. Look at all these. There's no
Are you
address. I don't know where the hell these places are, man. So I can't use the DMV anymore? that what
Not
you're
the
saying?
Pittsburgh.
I can't use the Pittsburgh DMV. Are you
gotta
kidding
enter
me?
the property to go into DMV.
Right.
Yes.
So you're saying this piece of paper that you're going to give me prevents me from using government facilities located here.
Yes.
Oh, so I can't go to DMV. Who's the rank here? You?
That?
You're the highest rank here?
Yes.
Right now? You are right now, aren't you? Who is? Oh,
I don't have any rank.
you have a corporal. You have 2 stripes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What is it, 4 years each, huh?
Yeah.
God damn, it's a lot of service, dude. You think that that's good that I can't go to DMV now? You really think that's?
I'm here because of this.
Do you, I know, but they just said. Sorry, got it backwards. They just said that I can't use DMV in Pittsburgh now. Do you really think that's true? Do you think that's true?
I don't know what you want me to say, sir.
I want you to say what you think. Do you think that's true?
I'm not in the position to say what I think.
Do you think that? that's a good one. I'm going to give you that one. Hey, do you really think that you guys can come here and trespass me here and tell me that I can't use DMV in Pittsburgh? That's insane. That doesn't even make sense. At least, okay, you don't have to trust me today. I'm not going to call you out. Go do the homework counter. I want you to be a better cop. This is I'll go to court. It'll all go away. Okay. You too. I mean, come on. You got some stripes. I don't know if you know if that's or not, but if you don't, if you think that's right, that's going to hold up, go do some homework and see that that's not. You can't do that. It's a public facility.
What sticks out in both scenes is how quick some folks are to turn "I don't like this" into "you have to leave." A public library and a law enforcement training center open to the public at least some of the time aren't anyone's private living room. They're places funded by taxpayers, staffed by public employees, and subject to the same constitution those employees swear to uphold. That means speech, yes, even speech wrapped in a camera, even when the tone is goofy or sarcastic, doesn't suddenly become illegal because a staffer or deputy finds it annoying. In the library clip, the leap from "I think you're being weird" to cuffs and a blanket trespass is the kind of mission creep that drains public trust. Library rules matter for keeping things running, but rules aren't higher than rights. If someone is actually disrupting service, blocking the counter, yelling, tampering with equipment, you document it, give a clear warning tied to the behavior, and if it continues, you remove the person for that conduct, not for filming or for being cheeky. When officers treat a code of conduct like a criminal statute, they turn a customer service problem into an unlawful detention problem. That's backwards. The First Amendment doesn't come with a "no eye rolls allowed" clause, and state trespass laws generally require a real refusal to leave after a lawful order, not just a vibe. The second scene raises a slightly different question. What happens when government operates inside space owned by a private company? Leases don't make the Constitution vanish. If a site is being used for official public functions, training, records access, or other business, access to the parts held out to the public has to be judged as public access. You can't fence off the public's rights with a property management badge. Sure, the owner can set reasonable rules about parking and hours, and police can push back on genuinely unsafe behavior. But a roaming, all properties trespass that sweeps in a DM5 or training center simply because the landlord doesn't like a person with a camera, that's a red flag. If the government invites the public to use a facility, then "we rent from a private owner" isn't a trump card against filming from common areas or walking up to a public door during open hours. None of this means auditors can do anything they want. Time, place, and manner limits exist. You can't block entrances, harass patrons, or ignore clearly posted closure areas. You can be asked to step back for safety or to keep a hallway clear, but those limits have to be tied to real, articulable concerns and applied consistently. Letting some people stroll through while stopping the guy with a camera is the kind of double standard courts dislike and juries notice. There's also a culture piece here. The easiest way to diffuse an audit is to act like the camera isn't a threat, because it isn't. A calm explanation, a badge number said out loud, and a quick note that he's allowed to film from here ends most of these in 2 minutes. The opposite approach, barking orders, making up blanket bans, stretching trespass to cover public spaces, only guarantees a viral video and sometimes a settlement. Public buildings belong to the public. Staff deserve respect and a safe workplace. The public deserves transparency and equal treatment. When officials remember that, everyone wins. When they forget and lean on shaky trespass claims to chase off a camera, they don't just risk lawsuits, they teach people to distrust them. The Constitution is supposed to be the floor, not the ceiling. Keep it simple. If it's a public space and the person isn't blocking, touching, or threatening, let the camera roll and get back to work. That's how you protect both order and liberty.